Hi, Karla here. Welcome or welcome back to my channel where I like to find the fun and magic in everyday things. If you've been hanging around with me for a while, you know that spring is my favorite time of year. And as we transition from the cold and dark of winter to the light and warmth of spring, it's time to celebrate that renewal of life and to honor the balance of light and dark within ourselves and the world around us. The Spring Equinox, or Ostara, if you're celebrating the Sabbath, is a powerful time of transitions and transformation, making it a perfect opportunity to connect with our spiritual selves and to set intentions for the upcoming month. So this year I decided to celebrate spring by having a personal cacao ceremony where I set my intentions and then create a vision board which will give those intentions an extra boost of energy for manifestation. Now the cacao is perfect because it helps to open my heart, which helps for me to connect with my inner guidance and set more meaningful intentions. So come along and let's connect with our spiritual selves and celebrate spring. To start my Spring Equinox cacao ceremony, I needed to set up a sacred space. The first thing I did was to create a dedicated space or an altar with items that represent spring as a beautiful way to honor the energy of the season and connect with the natural world. Then I cleared the energy with sage smoke. Now that our sacred space is ready, let's make the cacao. Making ceremonial cacao is surprisingly easy, but you will need ceremonial cacao paste. Now, this is not your average chocolate. Ceremonial cacao is a potent form of chocolate that's been used for centuries by indigenous people of Central and South America for spiritual and medicinal purposes. It's made from raw fermented cacao beans that have been ground into a paste and contains a high level of theobromine, which is a natural stimulant that increases heart rate and elevates your mood. Now, if you've never had or made your own ceremonial cacao before, I definitely recommend that you watch this video that I made earlier where I go into detail about what to look for when buying true ceremonial cacao paste, its properties, dosages, and more. I'll put the link below in the description box. Okay, let's make our spring blossom cacao. As I said earlier, making ceremonial cacao is really easy. First, you want to heat your water or plant-based milk up to right before the boiling point. You never want it to boil. And then you add your cacao paste. And your sweetener. Now for the sweetener in this recipe, I made a beautiful floral honey syrup to incorporate the energy of spring into the cacao. So I just used a little honey, water, some rose water, dried lavender, and violets from my garden. I heat it to warm through, and then I let it infuse for at least an hour, and then it's ready to use. By the way, you can use this syrup in coffee, cocktails, pancakes. There are lots of uses for this syrup. So now that we have all the ingredients, we can blend them on the stove or in the blender. I like my cacao drink frothy, so I use the blender. And that's all there is to it. Delicious. Now it's time to enjoy. For my personal cacao ceremony, I meditate for a while. I listen to soothing music. And I work in my journal to set my intentions for the next few months. And now I'm ready to make my vision board. Vision boards are a great way to help you visualize your goals, dreams, and intentions, and can be a powerful tool for manifestation. By creating a visual representation of your goals, you can focus your attention and energy on them and attract them into your life. Now that I've taken the time to set my intentions, I gathered the supplies I'll need. Poster board, scissors, glue, pictures, magazines, markers, pens, whatever's on hand I think will be a great addition to my vision board. Next, I write my intentions on the poster board. If you make sigils, you might want to draw your sigils instead. You do you. This is your vision board. Now it's time to gather images that represent my intentions. Now I found some images online, on postcards, magazines. The trick is finding images that when you look at them, they evoke feelings and emotions that you want to experience once you achieve your goal. Here, I like to spend time arranging the images and playing around with the layout until it feels right to me. I group the images by intention or by, you could say, categories. Then I glued everything down. Added words, pencils, ink, sparkles, whatever else inspired me. Now it's time to display my vision board. I hung it in an area that I'm sure to see it every day, because this will serve as a source of inspiration and motivation, reminding me of my goals and giving me a boost of energy to pursue them. So there you have it. The Spring Equinox Cacao Ceremony is a beautiful and transformative way to deepen your connection to yourself, to others, and to nature. Remember, the most important thing is to approach the ceremony with an open heart and an intention to connect with yourself and the energy of the season. So enjoy that delicious cacao drink, honor the beauty of spring, and let the ceremony guide you towards the growth and transformation that you seek. Happy spring, and Till next time.